Okay, this is how I constructed a circuit and use multimeter to measure the current in the circuit. So I have multimeter and then connected to the main circuit, and I change the mode into resistance, and when I click the simulation, so it will give us 105 ohms. Okay, 105 ohms. Okay, now we are in the tinkercad software, wherein we decided to construct the parallel circuit based on the problem presented to us a while ago. We have three resistors, 200 ohms R1, 470 ohms R2, and 220 ohms R3, and they are connected in parallel combination, wherein all terminals, the first terminal of all resistors are connected together, and the second terminal also, they are likewise connected together to have a parallel connection. And then we supplied the circuit with the positive and negative terminals of the supplied battery, which we have here is 9 volts. And then we also connect the multimeter to evaluate or to get a reading of the voltage supplied in the circuit. And also in the formula, if we are going to solve the voltages of each resistor, voltage drop of each resistor, then since they are connected in parallel, they will just read 9 volts. The multitester will just detect a reading of 9 volts in every voltage drop in the circuit, because we have a parallel connection. So if we start simulating the circuit, so we will just have a reading value of 8.87 volts from the circuit. It is because the supplied voltage 9 volt is supplying the circuit, and that would be the, or not exact amount, but nearest to the amount 9 volts. In measuring the current, example, the current that will pass through the circuit, I use this first multimeter. And then this is also the multimeter that will assign to the resistor R1, which has 200 ohms value. And this multimeter is for R2, which has 470 ohms. And lastly, for this multimeter is for R3, which has a value of 220 ohms. Okay, and then if we are going to measure the current of the circuit, so let us assume that the current will from the source 9 volts, it will flow to the line or to the wire going to the first multimeter, and then out from the multimeter going to the circuit. And then whatever current that will be measured, then that will be the current of the circuit. And R1, we have also to redirect the line here, and then just following the first multimeter measuring the current of the circuit. The only difference is that we are going to remove R2 and R3 just by getting the value of the first resistor. And so meaning the multimeter should be connected in series to the circuit. So that would be the idea of measuring the current, individual current that will pass through each resistor. Okay. if we are going to use our technique in getting the value of each the current that will pass to each resistor in the circuit, then assuming this is the way I have did it, because I just wanted to show the current of the main circuit, the current of that will pass to R1, R2 and R3. So I just did it because I just wanted to see the difference, and if the current in the main circuit has the following characteristic that all the current pass through the each resistor should be added and equal to the current of the main circuit. So let us try to continue what we have done. So this is the result, and then let's try the calculator. If we so now I am trying to add all the readings from the multi-testers assigned to each resistor if we have the same value, 83.5 milliamperes. This one, if we are going to add all these results or readings and the result is 83.5, then our way of measuring the current in every resistor is correct. So we have 83.5. so if we are going to use the milliamperes, then we have that result. Okay, thank you. Please support my channel so that I can discuss another combinations of circuit. So meaning in this way I have demonstrated a connection, a very common connection, but in the long run we will be able to discuss more of the combinations using other devices as well as the microcontroller, leading to the discussion of robotics. Okay, thank you and have a good day, and God bless.